Now, please, let me advise you. As a young man, as a young woman, grow large in your spirit. Grow very large. Give yourself to fasting. Give yourself to prayer now.
This is one of the scriptures that suggests that man is not a spirit. As we were told in traditional Pentecostal theology. He said, behold my hands and my feet. Why are you beholding me? You are beholding me because I occupy space. Handle me and see why you're handling me, because I contain matter. So, and this physical frame of reference, realm of matter, space, and time. And this thing took place in time, not in eternity. It took place on earth. So even this is Jesus with his resurrected body. He was not a spirit in that resurrected body. I don't have time. I don't have time to go there. I don't also have time to tell you the reason why that falsehood was smuggled into the creed of our theology and how the devil is profiting from that position now. Don't have time for that. He said, behold my hands and my feet. He said, handle me and see, for a spirit hath not flesh and bones as ye see me have. You notice that blood is not mentioned there. He said flesh and bone. And I also don't have time for flesh and bone. And when he had not spoken, he showed them his hands and feet. And while they yet believed not, and while they yet believed not for joy and wondered, he said unto them, have ye here any meat? And they gave him a piece of boiled fish and an honeycomb, and he took it and did eat before them. That means Jesus in his glorified body ate physical food. I don't want to go into that. You will notice that God, when God visited Abraham in Mamre, he ate ram meat, and the food that. Yeah, he had physical food. I don't want to go into all of that. The theology of food, I've studied it extensively, so I can be considered a minor authority on that subject. So his spiritual body could eat physical food, and one of the objects of civilization in the afterlife reality is that we'll have a body that is capable of eating. So let's leave it there. If we travel on that tangent for long, I will show you angel's bread. That's the food that Elijah ate, that he walked 40 days and 40 nights without hunger unto Horeb, the mountain of God. You see, I said I don't want to take us out of the subject. I don't want to take us out of the subject. But God will make angel's bread available again. No, it's not a declaration. I'm saying what I have seen. All right, so in recent times, I've launched a research on some of the prophets that came through this land. Ayo or Babalola. I met a man that was ordained by him and released into ministry. So he's still alive. And then I try to gather information from him. What do you guys do? How do you pray? How do you do? How come there's so much authority? Because those guys there was a picture, a photograph that we were shown in one of the ministers' conferences that we attended. It was a witchcraft tree. He challenged the witches of a certain community that were notorious for witchcraft. Gave them a time that they should meet around that tree. Gave them an hour or so for them to kill him. When they did not succeed, when his own turn came, he cried out, and literal fire fell from heaven, and like Elijah. So that thing that Elijah did is not exclusive to Elijah. No, it's not. It's not exclusive to him. So I've been studying those scriptures, and because this is scripture. And I studied the book of Luke chapter 9, when Jesus was to go to Jerusalem, and he sent his disciples to check out Samaria. They went to Samaria to make ready for him. But when he got to the border of Samaria, he changed his mind. And the people of Samaria now say, okay, if you are not coming, we are not even ready to receive you again. James and John now told him, is this not a good opportunity for us to call down fire from heaven as Elijah did? That means Jesus taught them how to call down. So I've been doing that research, and I found many things that we are not teaching. Many things that we are not teaching. Some of the anointings you have seen in the Bible, it was because some of them ate food that was in heaven. Yes. So, well, we'll leave it for today. Maybe during the retreat, if we pass again, we'll come again and build. We'll use a lot of scripture so that you know we are not going outside of the scriptures. And if we have a deficiency, it's because we have ignored these matters. Yes, are you there? Okay, so I think and he took it and did eat before them. And he said unto them, these are the words which I spoke unto you yet while I was yet with you, that all things must be fulfilled. Watch it now. Which were written in the law of Moses, in the prophets, and in the Psalms concerning me. The first time he spoke about the authority from whence he unveiled himself from the scriptures. It was just the law of Moses and the prophets. Still, we are still in Luke chapter 24. Now, he's now telling a different set of people. This different set of people lack light. And it because they lack light that they did not believe that he was the one, even though he was in their midst. So it doesn't matter how close something is to somebody. If he lacks light, they can't see it. You can't see it. He said, these were the things that I told you while I was yet with you, that all things must be fulfilled, which was written in the law of Moses and in the prophets and in the Psalms concerning me. After they had come to this conclusion, because first of all, he will make them see him from the scriptures first. After they have come to this scripture, these things, and they have seen that it is scriptural, that you were.
Now, please, let me advise you. As a young man, as a young woman, grow large in your spirit. Grow very large. Give yourself to fasting. Give yourself to prayer now.